And so exactly what am I supposed to do here? I would really love any sort of advice as to what I'm supposed to do with this creeper here. How am I supposed to get around? I also don't have like any health or any possible way to like, you know, use like stamina or nothing like that. So that's great. Can I just push you off the side? Can you go F yourself? What in the Lord's name am I supposed to do? This is just two long stretches of Minecraft where I'm just like raging. This is just ridiculous. At least I know it's not just like the PS4 version or the Switch version or the PS3 version now, because and what is this? I'm raw rabbit. I've never seen this disgusting abomination of a texture on my screen in my entire life. Are you serious, bro? I don't know how I didn't take damage from that, but God, just leave me alone. Like, seriously, is this not getting a little ridiculous right now? This is just slightly, ever so slightly ridiculous. It's just a little bit much. Are you serious? Are you actually serious with this? Leave me alone. Don't blow up my raw materials here, okay? My goods over there. I still got some goods over there. I had some goods there, okay? Great. That's fantastic. At least I have one torch. That'll really do me some good. Let me use my one torch so I can light the way. Okay, fantastic. Could this be any more of just like a total nightmare? This is terrible. This is actually terrible. Hold on. I have to double check that there's, you know, I really, alright, you know what, I guess I'll just completely, no, you know what, I don't have nothing to lose. Clearly, I have nothing to lose. I just want to double check that there's nothing else around over here, because I thought I maybe I died like up here and there's something, you know, a semblance of something laying around somewhere that I can use. Also, just F you, bro, honestly. Just go F yourself. There you go. Fantastic. Well, I guess not. And, like, what am I supposed to do now? I at least had, like, some materials that I could have used to benefit myself, or at least so that I could go back and... Great. Just fantastic. Here, I'll grab one iron so that I won't feel like a complete loser, a complete waste of my time. 2 iron, even. Fantastic. And if only I could actually see something, then maybe we could find more here, but I can't. And I'm not going to be able to have any armor or nothing because I don't have any iron. That's awesome. That's great. That's real great. That's real great and grand. Actually, that's great, grand, and even more. Part of the reason I'm heated is because it's really hot in here. I had a candle going, so that's part of it. Might even just take my whole shirt off. Just bask in the glory of this fantastic playthrough right now. At least we can cook this raw rabbit. I would love... Okay, don't jinx it. You know, we got a long way to go, apparently, because... Again, every possible thing is going to probably go wrong here. Or, you know, again, I can't say that because even, you know, the slight implication that things could potentially go wrong on any, you know, level is forbidden. So, everything's going to be completely fine, except for the fact that clearly it's not. I don't even know who's attacking me. Someone in the freaking depths of the darkness over there. Great. Again, I'll pose the question again. What am I supposed to do here? Am I not doing every possible thing that I can to not die here? I'd love if that zombie came back so I can eat his rotting flesh. I'm doing every possible thing that I can. I'm doing every possible thing. This seems like the right decision. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Hold on. You know, again, let's. You know, that was the thing too. I really thought, if nothing else, that I set myself up for success right here, because I had a bad feeling that something was going to go wrong. And I didn't even fully set up the dirt staircase to get myself out of there. Out of there. Again, it's daytime, but let me catch any random thing that's just going to ruin my whole experience here of getting back to my little fortress with my rabbit skeleton, my freaking string, some string cheese, 4 bones, and my 12, you know, whatever. Or maybe, you know, I don't want to stretch my luck too much, but just maybe we can grab some wheat over here. Judging by how this is going the last couple 5 minutes, I'm sure something will kill me and make it so that I can't bring this back to my fortress. You know, I'm being a little, I'm not putting on a show. I know I'm being a little extra right now, but like, you know, so when stuff like this at least happens, I'm like, okay, well, yeah, you know, the bad energy, you know, being angry isn't necessarily helping me out too much. So that much I can see, but at the same time, at times, I can, you know, fully justifiably say that it's most likely nothing good's gonna happen. I built myself up. I was at peak. I'm starting the game right now, so it's like I was at peak. Now I have less. So it's like, how am I supposed to redeem myself at this point for food, armor, and everything else? What am I supposed to do? I can cook this, though. Well, actually, okay. Maybe we can get some armor going. At least something. My pants. Maybe some shoes. I'll take it. Oops. Dripped up from the waist down. Maybe we can make some wheat. My legs are so unbelievably like sore and yeah. I don't know why this really tickles my funny bone. I don't know if I mentioned this. I hope I did. I hope this is like the 5th time that you're hearing about this, because it really makes me laugh for some reason. One of my friends, one day he just said it like one time, but it really stuck with me. Where I never mentioned before that I liked this kind of like comedy to this person, but he said one day he was just like, sexually abuse the police coming from directly beneath the surface. A young African American has it especially difficult due to his ethnic background. That just kills me. I don't know why. He just said that one time and stuck with me. I'm like, bro, what did you say about like the ethnic background or whatever? Those are some real bars, like, you know, not even like joking around. That's the whole thing that I'm trying to stress right now, just so we're on the same page. But it really made me laugh. I like just like when people like break stuff down, or it's like those pictures where it's like, here's a normal picture, and then they continue to like, they like draw it out in like the worst way possible with each like iteration, and they like you know, change like the words or whatever. Oh, I never did our word because I was furious. Pigloo? Snow cave created by wild boar in Canada. Is that like is that a pigloo in your yard? No, it's my new somewhat it's my new somewhat pathetic man cave. Want to come in for a beer? What? Pigloo? Sweet summer child. From Game of Thrones, a person who doesn't know the hardships of winter. Often used when someone has no experience with a partner. Oh, experience with a particularly stressful thing. Oh, you still have a lot to learn about fangirling and OTPs. My sweet summer child. What? We're gonna read some more because that one sucked. Perp day? Perp Day is a cultural and religious celebration. I can't imagine it is. Held on March 15th. The birth. The birth date of Smoke Perp. On that day, why is every single one of these definitions have like just has like grammatical errors? On that day, every screams "Escalate" as a celebration chant. What are we doing on Perp Day? That's fire. Created by Based Forever. Nice. What the actual hell is this? This is a long one. It's just Alejandro. The definition of Alejandro is amazing. He is smart, funny, and thoughtful. He is very tall, handsome, and gives the best hugs. He always puts others before himself, especially those he's closest to. He loves going out camping and venture out to the woods. If you put him in a room full of electrical components, he will most likely be building out of them. When you meet an Alejandro, always makes you smile unconsciously, and you don't even know it. Before you know it, Alejandro's mysterious charms and sexy personality will have you wanting more time with him. When you have an Alejandro, he is loyal and will treat you like a queen. You are his priority, and he will give you all of his attention. Love your Alejandro, and he will love you back 10 times more. But beware of your Alejandro, because he can be very tempting in many ways. Ooh, they didn't break it down. Girl 1, he looks tasty. Girl 2, oh, that's Alejandro. What the heck? Alejandro, amazing, smart, funny, thoughtful, tall, handsome, mysterious charms. Okay. I'm not even joking around. I'm not joking. This isn't a game. This isn't like a funny little haha, yeah, I gotcha. Nothing like that. Oh, it's so hot in here. I took my little necklace off. It made like no difference as far as heat, but I felt like it would help. First off, I'm not even joking around. This is a little joke, like I said. It's still not a joke. I said it wasn't a joke, and I'm keeping my word on it because it's not a joke. But actually, my dad used to call me Alejandro sometimes, and I would actually say a fair amount of what was said in that little definition seems about accurate to my personality. Some of it, you know, you could take some leniencies there, in my opinion, okay? And not even like, you know, the parts that seem more flattering, but just like, you know, loyal and all that. I think, you know, I've made that pretty clear that I'm just that kind of a person, which can be bad though too. Don't, you know, yeah, a lot of that stuff. People always say, oh, they want that, they want it. And like, no, you don't. You do not. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I'm very distraught. I'm still shook. Still shook and scared from what happened earlier. Oh, look at this serene landscape. Yeah, so this is crazy. Especially, again, as somebody who, you know, usually is good about understanding the power of words and stuff like that, and just, well, yeah, stuff like that. No need to break it down more than that, I guess. But somebody said something like, you know, one of the most important things is to, if you do, I know, super random, if you do like nofap and stuff like that, one of the most important things is to not just say, oh, you know, I'm on nofap, but to be like, you know, I don't watch that shit. I'm not gonna say the trigger word, just for those of you who know what I'm talking about. I also didn't set an alarm, so I guess we're just gonna wing it. But yeah, cause I would tell people sometimes, I'd be like, hey, I'm on nofap, not just like random. There's context. Do I need to say? I don't think so. But yeah, it's like, actually, you know, it's actually really smart. Because it's like, you know, you're setting yourself up for failure to say like, oh, you know, I'm doing this thing that's like, you know, that's like limited, that's like a limited time type thing. That's like, you know, get it while it's hot type thing. You know, it's happening and then it's like not, you know, where it's like to say like, hey, I just don't do that is very different, where it's like, oh, okay, you just don't do that. And also the, you know, the whole mindset, it's like it's a whole thing. I just thought that was really interesting. Personally, anyway, I don't have enough anything, right? So might as well just get used to death, the feeling of disappointment. Like plant a couple more seeds so that I can lose it down in the depths. Lose my oh, this stuff's growing quick. Some of it at least is really growing. Here's another thing too. I feel bad because, like, again, I'm not really portraying my accurate self here too well, considering that a lot of the time, not every time, I wouldn't even say half the time. I think I said this before, but, you know, a fair amount of the time I do at least have like a drink going while I'm like recording. I'm usually not even drinking because I'm so just like invested in dying and playing the game badly that I just forget that I even have the drink. And again, you know, if I thought that there was like any sort of a problem at whatsoever, then I wouldn't do that. But it's like I see zero issue with just the occasional drink, because it's like, but today being a special occasion, even more so, since you know, there's like a party and all this stuff. I was drinking like quite a bit. I felt a little something at one point, and then, you know, I kept drinking and stuff. I had a bunch of friends pull up. It was a good time, but I like don't feel like different. I just feel tired. Even still, I know there's people who drink, you know, I actually know some people that drink like 3 times as much every single day, so easy, and they probably don't even feel nothing. So that's a very different thing and very different, I would say, problem. At that point, yes, it's a problem when, you know, because I know some people that just drink every day.